Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy LOZA. We're back with the Dark Magician roasting series, and have I got a great video for you today. This is Dark Allen. Now, there's a little bit of history with Dark Allen. If you just want to watch me roast the deck profile, skip ahead. If you want to watch me roast the person in general, yeah, that's what we're doing today as well. Now, I kind of buried the hatchet on the whole Dark Magician roast series for a while, just because the deck got hit with Anaconda going, and it's hard to be kind of judgy of the deck. Now, luckily, we've had someone reply to me. So you can see I said on this comment thread, you're going to upset a lot of people with this, but I wholeheartedly agree with all of this. So what am I agreeing with? Let's go have a look. What am I agreeing with? A mate of mine, Basil, said a bunch of things about the Dark Magician deck. Basically, you know, if you thought Anaconda and Dragoon was bad with the deck, like, you're silly. I have Tamias bad. Running 3 Dark Magician, 3 Circle, 3 Eternals, all like, just all standard Dark Magician things. Like, I agree with a lot of that, especially while we had the Anaconda meta, like, of Dark Magician. There was definitely no reason to max out on Circle, Eternal Soul, and shenanigans, right? But anyway, I just said the biggest thing on my channel is I like to be truthful, I like to be honest. When I give you a deck profile where I've won, I say I've won. When I give you a deck profile where I've done shit, I say I did shit. Like, it's pretty crystal clear with me, right? So I just said, you're gonna upset people with this, but I wholeheartedly agree. To which this guy, Alan, comes in and says, I don't think people are upset by suggestions or advice, but when you're dumb, arrogant, and give wrong advice, you might upset some. Imagine thinking you understand the fundamentals of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you removed one DM from your deck, laughing my effing ass off. This is so funny when we get to the deck profile. You're gonna love it. The irony is just it's just incredibly crazy. So anyway, he said all that shit, and then I said, someone seems upset. Long-time viewer of the channel, I assume. Glad to meet a fan. I'm just being a complete cock. To which he says, I added something at the end that clearly shows you I wasn't upset, but amused. My bad, I didn't know I'm talking to an artist. Oh, we're bringing that out, are we? So I just keep being, you know, clueless, and I'm like, seems like I struck a nerve. Sorry, mate. Love to see your latest deck profile sometime, though. I'm sure you have so much to give to the Dark Magician community. So I'm just being a right dickhead. But look, he just sends me this whole essay, like, oh my lord. Let's read it out real quick. I don't even know what channel you're talking about. You're talking about things, fans, nerds, etc. You're imagining things, dude. Seek mental help. You're weird. I wasn't referring to you when I first wrote it. It was to OP, but since you wholeheartedly agree with it, I can tell you're pretty bad. I tested every possible combination of DM. Hundreds of hours, 500 hours, Rick and Morty, Dark Magician, decreasing DM to 2 to 3, hindered the deck more than it helped. The best way to go about it, unless we have Dragoon, which Master Duel doesn't, is to go as fast as you can for Dark Magician the Dragon Knight. Okay, I've spoken about this a lot. It's impossible. It's impossible to turbo Dark Magician Dragon Knight and not brick, or just not have anything to protect. You can use like 4 card combos to get to Dragon Knight, or like 2 to 3 card combos, but then like you never have Circle Eternal Soul because you have to search the components to get to Dragon Knight. Like, it just doesn't work. Until we get a better fusion spell, it just doesn't work. I'm sorry. Even Brand of Fusion still makes this hard because you gotta play Aluba to grab Brand of Fusion instead of Rod to grab Circle. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Anyway, and here we go. And Prey Piercing the Darkness comes fast enough. This man plays 3 Piercing in a lot of his Master Duel lists. It's wild. Anyway, that way you have an immune board and you can't be run over by attack. Skill drain as a backup just in case. I have duels on my channel that show this. Perhaps you are a fan. You trying hard to win the attention your mummy never gave you, clout. Look at your face even. So now he's like taking my physical appearance into account. It's like you're cursed. Anyway, I'll see myself out, and then, you know, my mate's just like, thanks for being the exact example of this. Now, I don't condone making fun of people for their physical appearance, but he made fun of me, so let's just take a moment to appreciate whatever the fuck this is. 5 profile pics where he looks the exact same. I wouldn't say he's a James Bond looking guy myself. The internet gives some people, or like being behind a screen gives some people a false sense of security. Like, god damn, these people need to touch grass. Anyway, here's his deck profile. You can already see Chocolate Magician Girl, so you know it's going to be shit. It's absolutely incredible. Someone just said, LeMayo, this deck's all over the place. I've already thumbed it up because, yeah, that's very accurate. Let's get into the deck profile, guys. Nice music,
hey, this is the new Dark Magician deck profile of 2020, including the new Dark Magician support cards. This is the main deck, 40 cards, the extra deck, and the side deck. Let's start with the...
Why does he have a side deck that starts with Chocolate Magician? So, straight away off the bat, we know he can't deck build because his side deck is all Dark Magician shit. Like, it's not actual good going first and second cards that counter the current meta. This guy just absolutely doesn't know how to play Dark Magician. This is the same guy who said 500 hours Dark Magician, right? I don't know who he's versing in those 500 hours, but it's not real people, that's for sure.
main deck. First is Magician Souls, the new Dark Magician support card, and it's expensive as fuck. It's actually more expensive than the whole box. Like the whole box is like 40, 50
Okay.
euros, and this is like 75. The cheapest, 75 euros. This card is
So he
amazing.
plays one.
So we have this. I only have one, but
He
also
plays
have
one!
Witch of the Black Forest to bring it. So.
Imagine uploading a deck profile with one Alistair. Like, I understand Alistair's cheap as shit and Magician Souls is expensive, but just imagine it. Just imagine being like, hey guys, welcome to the deck profile. I only play one Alistair. Like, bro.
3 Dark Magicians, all ultra rares. This one my favorite.
Oh yeah, he's super keen to show you his ultra rare Dark Magician. It costs like $1, bro. No one cares.
1 Magician of Dark Illusion.
Okay, so you got 4. You got 4 Dark
2
Magician.
Apprentice Illusion Magician.
This is fine. That's fine. Here's where it gets
3
bad.
Magician's Rod.
Oh,
Obviously,
okay, 3
Magician's
draws. Fine.
This card is great. You can search basically anything with it regarding Dark Magician spell and traps, except for Timaeus. Timaeus is not searchable, but by this. Witch of the Black Forest.
Witch of the Black Forest. Ready for why?
To bring Magician Souls and to bring Blue Eyes Chaos Max actually.
What the fuck? He adds Blue Eyes Chaos Max with Witch, or he adds Magician Souls. What the crap? Is this Giga Chad or is this Extra Virgin? I can't tell.
So these two are Dark Magician on the field
So he's got like 7 copies of Dark Magician in the deck.
and in the graveyard.
There's just so many bricks already.
And when this guy dies, you can special summon this. You know,
When this guy dies, just special the Chaos Max that's sitting in your head. Damn, that's big brain.
any cost. And this motherfucker is a beast, so well, it makes sense they go together. Secret of
In a build like this, you could play 2 secrets. I would still just play 3 Soul Servant and 1 secrets because you can just recycle it, which people still don't fucking do.
Dark Magic, either to fusion summon Dark Magicians, or to call either of the ritual.
Or like the 17 cards you're playing.
Dark Magician Girl,
Why? I know people want to jacket to this card, but why do you have to play 2? What does a second one achieve that the first one hasn't already done? You put it in the bin to draw with Soul Servant, you summon it off the Bonds package, you send it to the bin, like, what does this card do? Why would you need more than 1? It's like playing Psy-Frame Gamma with 2 Driver, like, why? Even 2 Driver makes more sense than this.
2 of them. You'll see soon
All the cards that summon Dark Magician Girl, summon her from everywhere, right?
why. So basically, with Dark Magician Girl, you have also have Palladium Oracle Mana, which can revive Dark Magician Girl.
Okay. So he speaks about Mana here and how she can summon Dark Magician Girl, can revive her. Mana actually summons Dark Magician Girl from hand deck graveyard. Crazy, I know. Soul Servant wants Dark Magician in the graveyard or field. Crazy, I know. Magician Soul sends it to the graveyard, then you don't have to think about it anymore, except if you play 2, in this case. The Bonds package summons Dark Magician Girl from anywhere. Hand, field, deck, I believe. Hand, field, deck? No, not field. Hand, graveyard, deck, sorry. It summons her from hand, deck, graveyard. So, why would you need to play more than 1? God damn.
Revive Dark Magician Girl. Magician Circle
What the fuck is this?
to special summon either Palladium Mana or Dark Magician Girl.
I didn't see that in my first time watching. That is horrible.
4 bond between teacher and student, which
What? You would only ever play 1 bond. Sorry. 1 bond.
can set Dark
Bond with Dark Burning's kinda good. You still don't play 2 bond though.
Burning Magic, either Dark Burning Magic or Dark Magic Attack.
Yeah, look, if you're playing Bond, you can play Dark Magic Attack, so I'm not gonna critique this bit.
Preferably Dark Burning Magic, so you can wipe the field when it's pretty much game over if you have enough attack on the field.
Oh, it's game over,
Magician's
bro.
Navigation, 2 of them.
Navi in this
Some people
build
run
makes
3
sense. To be honest, Navi in this build makes sense. Like, you got 3 Dark Magician and Apprentice, and 17 other bricks. You may as well play another one.
Eternal Soul, initially I ran 3 of these, but
Initially, he ran 3, but he figured out that's stupid. Damn, who would have guessed?
I wanted to balance the deck out a bit. Besides, I
To balance the deck, to balance the deck out. From the 14 bricks I play, I cut one of the traps from 3 to 2. This will fix all of the bricking issues.
can search this card with You'll see later on.
Oh,
I
here
can
we
search
go.
with Dark Magic Inheritance. So basically,
Here we go,
it's
baby.
as if I have 3, besides you can search almost anything with this as well, except for Timaeus.
Wow.
I think so.
Great.
Yeah. Specifically lists Dark Magician. Timaeus doesn't list specifically Dark Magician, but
What are these sleeves, by the way? They're like fucking paper. What the shit are these? Why would you even use these? I'd say these sleeves are better than no sleeves, but honestly, probably not. Probably just buy some good sleeves. God damn. Get some Dragon Shield. Get some Katana. God damn. There's probably just any sleeves are better than whatever the fuck these are.
it's a great card. I have 2 of them. If it could be searchable, I would only use 1, but
It's a great card. I play 2 of them. Definition of not a great card then, right? When I say a card's great, it's like a card you play at 3, right? Or why would you play? A card's not great unless you play it at 3. It's as simple as that.
2 Secret Village of a Spellcaster is basically disables your opponent.
Why wouldn't you just play Terraforming and whatever?
1 Soul Servant.
One soul. Man plays 2 Bonds, 2 Eternal Soul, 1 Soul Servant. Cracked. 500 hours testing has come down to this.
Magician combination. Actually, it was pretty lucky. I think I
This card sucks. Just don't play it.
got all the new cards in the box. 1 Dark Magical Circle.
That's the best ratio so far. 1 circle is a very based and red-pilled circle ratio. I think circle's good at 2 as well. But I think 3 is very wank. But 2 is cool. 1 is based. 1 is like Giga Chad.
And for some drawing power, Allure of Darkness.
For some drawing power, no Upstart, the card that's amazing in this deck. Instead, Allure and Card of Demise. I mean, there's enough dark bricks in this damn deck for Allure to be good. Why Card of Demise? Card of Demise does not make a lot of sense in this deck, but okay.
Card of Demise.
Oh, I've tried it. Don't worry, it's trash.
Draw of Fate.
What is this shit? Draw of Fate. Alright, this deck profile is so irrelevant that anything this guy says is just irrelevant, right? Like, everyone can tell this. So, it makes the words we heard at the start of the video. If you didn't look at that bit at the start of the video, go back and look at it. It makes it even funnier.
And some search power.
What the crap is... Gold Sock. Man is playing Gold Sock.
And now comes the extra deck. The Dark Magicians.
Holy
Amazing
shit.
card.
What are these sleeves? What are they?
Dark Magician Rogue Dragon Knight.
Okay.
Dark Cavalry. All of these, except for the Dark Magicians, all of these can be called with the Timaeus.
Yeah, we know.
Paladin.
Okay.
Amulet Dragon.
None of these do anything.
Dark Magician. The Dragon.
This is the only good one besides the Dark Magician so far. All the others, you would never summon them. Like, you summon them to what? Flex? They don't do anything.
Knight, my favorite. I saw a Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight.
I don't know where he just does that audio line from. That line is never said by Yugioh or anyone. Like, he just has his own anime moment, I guess.
You're right, Timaeus. Quintet Magician, I can...
He has this, and he doesn't have a way to summon it. Like, yeah, secrets with 5 spellcasters, that won't come up that much. He's, like, gonna talk about Magical Eyes.
not use this right now. I mean, I
Magical.
think I'm gonna get the Magical Eyes Fusion for this. And they'll probably remove 1 Timaeus for it. Or I can also use Future Fusion for it, but Future...
Man suggests Future Fusion in 2020. Just in 2020, that's when this was made. Listen, this card sucks, but listen to why he thinks it sucks. We all know it sucks because you have to activate at turn 1, a turn has to pass, and then you send all the material on turn 2, and then you get the fusion on turn 3. It's a 3-turn combo that doesn't do anything on the first turn. But listen to why he says it's bad.
Fusion kind of wastes a lot of monsters from my deck.
It wastes a lot of monsters from his deck. Wastes them. If Future Fusion could be used turn 1 to send 5 Dark Magician monsters to the grave, do you know how fucking good that would be? We could send Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl straight away for the Dark Magician's fusion. Straight away in the bin. Soul Servant suddenly is just a draw 2. That would be incredibly powerful, but this guy's like, oh yeah, waste too many resources. Future-proofing that he has no idea what he's talking about.
Even High Magician.
Terrible card.
Not really necessary, but...
Yeah, not really necessary, yeah. Right.
Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger, just to have a dragon in the deck. So
Okay.
In case I cannot fusion with Timaeus, I can fusion with the other spell.
So you're gonna send 2 Dark Magicians into this to then summon another Dark Magician from somewhere, or have it in your hand, and then secrets. It's like, What is that? A 5-card fusion for a fucking Dragon Knight? Are you high?
I forgot the name right now. It's a new card. But probably not gonna use this one, but you have 15 cards room in the extra deck. Big Eye is a better choice. If you're gonna Ice someone.
Big Guy is pretty good, no cap.
For the Strike Bounder, this one also is not necessary. I just added it because I had room.
Okay.
In case I get 2 Dark Magicians.
It's not that bad.
A much better choice is Noriko, the Moral Leader.
Yeah,
This one is
that's
great.
true. These cards are very good.
And this one also not necessary, but because my
card
cousin plays could play Exodia.
I like that it has a key tab. This card's
Yeah, this can remove monsters, banish monsters from his. Actually, I did as his material. Monsters from your opponent's graveyard, so I could use his Exodia visit. Also not necessary. And this one is actually a fake card.
Man has Magi proxy in his deck. Listen, buddy, I don't know who else needs to hear this. Stop being an incel about this card. It's never coming to the TCG. Just accept the fact that you're never going to be able to play it. It's not even good anymore. Even if it came out now, we wouldn't play it. It's dog shit. You just play it because you want to touch Dark Magician Girl or some weird fucking shit. Please stop being a weeb.
I would not use this in a tournament duel or anything.
I would not use this in a tournament duel. Bro, no one would use your deck in a tournament duel. Don't worry.
And for the side deck, I have
Side deck. Side deck. I can see Robe, I can see Chocolate. What a great side deck.
Magician Girl, Magician's Robe.
What? These sleeves are even worse. These are like pieces of fucking plastic. What? Oh my god.
Perform up.
What the crap is this?
Celestial Magician. Another Magician of Dark Illusion.
Oh yeah, a 5th copy of Dark Magician. Why not? A 6th copy of Dark Magician. Why not?
Lady Oracle Mahad. I like this card, but I didn't have room for it.
I didn't have room for it. Didn't have room for a 15th brick. Sorry, guys.
Witchcraft and Golem are Uru, but
This card's actually not that bad, but god damn, does it have no place in a side deck.
Lady Oracle Mana is actually a better choice.
No. Maybe. Arguable.
I initially ran 3 Bandit Integer Student, but that was too much.
That was too much? Not the 2? Okay.
A Korean Dark
Oh yeah, just a card you can't play. Nice.
Magic,
Cool.
Dark Magic Curtain.
A really shit version of Magician Souls. Maybe you should try getting 2 more Magician Souls.
I could use this. But
See, like, this side deck is purely just like to do nothing. Like, what does this do? Stop telling people this is your side deck. This doesn't help anyone trying to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! They're just confused as to what a side deck is.
I'll see if the deck runs nicely. I'm not gonna add it. Dark Magic Veil.
Sucks.
Illusion Magic.
Sucks.
Didn't need this one. I know a lot of people use it.
No, they really don't.
Magician's Right Hand. Magician's Left
Sucks.
Hand.
Sucks.
Sage Stone.
Sucks.
And another Eternal Soul.
Just the 3rd copy of Eternal. Well, you know what, guys? This guy crucified me because I said playing 2 Dark Magician is good and he thinks that it's not. I think you should all go and pay a visit to his channel. I think he could really use the views and go and tell him to play 2 Dark Magician. I don't think that's too much to ask. And no, we're not trolling him. No, we're not attacking him. We're just saying, hey, play 2 Dark Magician, buddy. As a friendly reminder from his good old friend LOZA, who he conveniently, like, just opted out of that chat on Facebook, you know? He just bounced after saying that giant paragraph where he probably had a bit of a meltdown. Thank you for joining me for the return to the Dark Magician roasting series. It was an absolute pleasure to dismantle this terrible deck and even worse player, I'd like to say. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Remember, this is non-toxic, just like Play-Doh. See you later.